What if everything we know about the universe is only a small fragment of a much bigger reality? Look up at the night sky. Thousands of stars shimmer across the darkness. To the human eye, it feels infinite. But in truth, what we see is only a tiny fraction of what actually exists. Modern astronomy has revealed something deeply unsettling about our universe. All the stars, all the planets, every glowing galaxy stretching across billions of light years. They make up less than 5% of the cosmos. The rest, invisible, silent, completely unknown. Somewhere beyond the light of galaxies lies a hidden universe that we cannot see, cannot touch, and cannot directly measure. And yet, its presence shapes everything we know. Galaxies rotate faster than they should. Clusters of stars move as if pulled by invisible forces. Even the expansion of the universe itself is accelerating, as though something unseen is pushing reality outward. Scientists call these mysterious components dark matter and dark energy, but those names are not explanations. They are admissions of ignorance. They are placeholders for something we still do not understand. Imagine floating through deep space, far beyond our galaxy. You pass glowing nebulae, ancient star clusters, and rivers of cosmic dust. But surrounding all of it is something far larger, something completely invisible, a hidden structure stretching across the entire universe, an unseen architecture holding galaxies together. Some scientists believe this invisible framework forms a massive cosmic web, vast filaments connecting galaxy clusters across unimaginable distances. Like the skeleton of the universe itself. And yet, we cannot see it. We can only observe the shadows it leaves behind. So the question begins to emerge. If most of the universe is invisible, what exactly is it made of? And, more importantly, why does it exist at all? Because the deeper scientists look into the cosmos, the stranger the answers become. And what they discovered next changed the way we understand reality itself. To understand this mystery, we must begin with a simple assumption humanity once believed to be true. For centuries, we thought the universe was made of the things we could see. Stars, planets, gas clouds, galaxies, everything visible through telescopes seemed to define the structure of the cosmos. But in the early 20th century, astronomers began to notice something strange. When they studied galaxies carefully, they observed that stars near the edges of galaxies were moving far too quickly. According to gravity, those stars should have been flung into intergalactic space long ago, yet they remained in place, orbiting their galaxies as if held by some enormous invisible force. At first, scientists assumed they had made a mistake. Perhaps the calculations were wrong. Perhaps the telescopes were not accurate enough. But as observations improved, the mystery only deepened. Every galaxy studied showed the same strange behavior. Something invisible was adding enormous gravitational weight to these galaxies. Something massive. Something that did not emit light. Astronomers began to realize that galaxies might be embedded within vast halos of unseen matter. Matter that could not be detected by any telescope. Matter that did not interact with light at all. They called it dark matter, not because it was literally dark, but because it was completely invisible. Imagine a giant spiral galaxy drifting through the darkness of space. Billions of stars glow along its arms, but surrounding the galaxy is a massive spherical cloud of something we cannot see. This invisible halo outweighs the visible galaxy several times over. Without it, galaxies would simply fall apart. Dark matter appears to be the hidden glue holding the universe together. And yet, no scientist has ever directly observed it. No particle detector has definitively confirmed it. It reveals itself only through gravity. Through motion, through subtle distortions of spatium. And as researchers continued studying the universe, they realized something even more shocking. Dark matter was only the beginning, because another invisible force was shaping the cosmos on an even larger scale. A force so powerful, it may ultimately determine the fate of the universe itself. In 1998, two teams of astronomers were studying something that seemed relatively straightforward. They were measuring the expansion of the universe. For decades, scientists had known that space itself was stretching. Galaxies were slowly drifting apart, carried along by the expansion of cosmic space. But most researchers assumed that gravity would gradually slow this expansion down. After all, gravity pulls matter together. Over billions of years, the expansion should be weakening. But when astronomers analyzed the data, they discovered something completely unexpected. The expansion of the universe was speeding up. Galaxies were not slowing down, they were accelerating away from one another. Something enormous was pushing the universe outward. Something powerful enough to overcome gravity across billions of light years. Scientists called this mysterious force dark energy, and its discovery revealed a shocking truth. Dark matter makes up roughly 27% of the universe, but dark energy, it accounts for nearly 68% of everything that exists. That means the visible universe, everything we know, is only a tiny fraction of reality. Imagine zooming out far beyond the Milky Way, past billions of galaxies, past the vast cosmic web that stretches across intergalactic space. You would see clusters of galaxies, connected by invisible filaments of dark matter. Between them lie enormous voids, regions of deep cosmic emptiness. But beyond all of this, dark energy quietly stretches space itself. It fills the universe like an invisible ocean. No one knows what it is. It does not behave like normal matter. It does not behave like gravity. Some theories suggest it could be a property of empty space itself. Others propose it may be evidence of entirely new physics, or perhaps something even stranger, because once scientists realized that most of the universe is invisible, they began asking a much deeper question. What if the hidden universe is not just empty? What if it contains structures we cannot see? Entire cosmic systems beyond the reach of light, possibly even forms of matter or civilizations that exist within this unseen dimension of reality, and that possibility would change everything. As the mystery deepened, physicists began exploring radical ideas. What exactly is dark matter? For decades, scientists believed it might be made of unknown particles that barely interact with normal matter. Massive underground detectors were built, sensitive instruments buried beneath mountains and deep underground began searching for these invisible particles. So far, the results remain inconclusive, which has forced scientists to consider far more unusual possibilities. Some theories suggest dark matter might not be a particle at all. Instead, it could be evidence that our understanding of gravity itself is incomplete. Others propose that dark matter may exist in a parallel sector of reality, a hidden universe, made of particles that rarely interact with ours. Imagine an entire shadow cosmos existing alongside the visible one. Dark galaxies made of dark stars, dark planets, orbiting unseen suns, structures evolving across billions of years, completely invisible to our instruments. Some theoretical physicists even speculate that dark matter could form entire cosmic civilizations, life evolving within a hidden sector of the universe, civilizations that might exist all around us, yet remained permanently undetectable. Another theory suggests dark matter may be made of tiny, primordial black holes, ancient objects formed during the earliest moments after the Big Bang, invisible, silent, drifting through space like cosmic ghosts. If this idea is correct, the universe could be filled with countless unseen black holes shaping the formation of galaxies. And then there are even more exotic ideas. Some researchers believe dark matter could actually be evidence of extra dimensions, hidden layers of reality folded into the fabric of space-time, itself dimensions we cannot perceive, but whose gravitational effects leak into our universe. If that is true, then what we call dark matter might simply be the shadow of something far larger, a cosmic structure extending beyond our world. But the most astonishing implication is still waiting to be explored, because if most of the universe exists beyond our ability to see, then humanity may be living inside only a small, visible corner of a much greater reality. Imagine for a moment that the universe we see is only the surface layer of something far deeper, a thin, glowing shell floating within a much larger, invisible ocean. Everything humanity has ever observed, every galaxy, every star, every planet exists inside this small luminous layer, but surrounding it is the vast hidden majority of the cosmos, dark matter forming enormous gravitational scaffolding across the universe, dark energy stretching space itself, invisible structures shaping the motion of galaxies across billions of light-years. Now imagine exploring deep space thousands of years in the future. Humanity has built powerful interstellar probes capable of traveling between galaxies. One of these probes ventures into the depths of a cosmic void, a region where visible galaxies are rare. At first, the probe detects almost nothing, just darkness. But then its instruments begin to register strange gravitational fluctuations. Something massive is nearby, yet nothing can be seen. The probe's sensors detect motion, enormous invisible structures drifting through space, like ghost galaxies, like entire star systems made of matter that does not interact with light. If such structures exist, they would be completely hidden from our telescopes. The universe could be filled with invisible worlds, invisible stars, invisible civilizations, entire ecosystems, evolving in darkness, of course. This idea remains speculative, but it highlights a powerful truth. Our understanding of the universe is still incomplete. We have mapped the stars, we have explored the planets, we have observed galaxies billions of light-years away, and yet most of reality remains unseen. Most of the universe exists beyond the reach of our senses, which raises a haunting question. What if the most extraordinary discoveries in the cosmos are still hidden in the darkness? For thousands of years, humanity has looked toward the stars, searching for answers. Ancient civilizations saw heavens as a place of gods and mysteries. Today, we explore the cosmos with telescopes, satellites, and interplanetary probes. But the deeper we look into the universe, the more we realize how little we truly understand. The visible universe feels immense, hundreds of billions of galaxies, each containing hundreds of billions of stars, worlds beyond counting. And yet this enormous cosmic landscape represents only a small fraction of reality. The rest lies hidden, invisible, silent, waiting to be discovered. Perhaps dark matter is simply a new type of particle we have not yet detected. Perhaps dark energy is a property of space-time we have yet to understand. Or perhaps the truth is something far stranger. Maybe the universe is layered with hidden dimensions. Maybe entire cosmic ecosystems exist beyond the reach of light. Maybe reality itself is far more complex than we ever imagined. In the distant future, humanity may develop technologies capable of probing the invisible structure of the cosmos. New instruments, new theories, new ways of seeing the universe. And when that day comes, we may finally glimpse the vast hidden architecture that surrounds us. But until then, we remain explorers, standing at the edge of an enormous cosmic mystery. Looking into the darkness, wondering what might be there, because the universe has always been far more mysterious than it first appears. And somewhere within that unseen cosmic ocean, the greatest discovery of all may still be waiting. In the dark.